Hello, this is a short video, and I'm going to discuss COVID-19 effects on automation controls and instrumentation markets by touching on three questions. I'm Mark Hoske, Control Engineering Editor and Content Manager. I've been with the publication since 1994 and observed an incredible resiliency of engineers to adapt to new challenges and create new opportunities. The tragedies surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic are deep, and all of us at CFE Media and Technology express our sympathies for those impacted by the deaths, illnesses, financial, and other resulting hardships. We also express gratitude for good news amid these many sorrows. I'll touch on a few engineering-related topics here as we continue to cover responses atop controleng.com and in a related email newsletter that we offer. First question. How has COVID-19 impacted automation, controls, and instrumentation in the short term? COVID-19 is shaping advancements in technologies and automation systems, people and hiring practices, globalization and supply chain behaviors, and process and quality control, among other areas. A few that we recently covered include Control Engineering's poll on COVID-19 impacts. So I have a slide to show for you here from the research. So for respondents to our engineering publications answering from two periods, March 11th to 19th and March 20 to 25th, 13% felt a great deal of impact in the first week and 35% in the next week. Nearly 3 of 4 respondents said their businesses have been negatively affected, and those experiencing severe supply chain impacts have doubled during the two research survey periods. So other headlines from developments that we've covered in this area, electronic industry surveys on COVID-19 impacts show both hardships and anticipated improvements. Coronavirus will force manufacturers to enhance automation and digitalization. Bluetooth smartphone signals could automate COVID-19 contact tracing. Robots and automation are fighting the COVID-19 pandemic. Masks and germ control efforts continue, and there are signs of hope for manufacturing amid the pandemic. These are all articles that we've covered in our look at the pandemic and engineers' response to it. The second question, how could COVID-19 shape automation controls and instrumentation in the mid to long term? There are so many ways. I'll touch on 6 general areas that I've observed so far and show you a slide here so you can follow along. First, automated production. In general, automation and controls enable competitive production, maintaining quality, consistency, safety, and throughput at high levels to help sustain critical supply chains. Sensors measure, send signals to controllers, which make decisions and tell actuators what to do. Secure networks transmit information, and software optimizes processes. Specifically, laboratory automation increases testing throughput and helps with vaccination development. 2, automation upgrades to separate humans. System integrators and original equipment manufacturers are examining the designs of machines and lines to add separation between humans where possible by integrating more remote operation capabilities, robotics, secure wireless communication, human-machine interfaces, and smart software to help lower risk. 3, smarter supply chain management. Automation can help with parts management, kitting, delivery, looking at where materials and parts are manufactured, and mitigating risk of future supply chain disruptions. Some manufacturing locations may shift to mitigate risk with reshoring initiatives. Doing so creates opportunities to redesign and improve processes along the way and apply more automation and controls to augment efficiencies in the new manufacturing locations. 4, sensors, instrumentation, and analytics. A myriad of measurements and data analytics go into a pandemic response. Appropriate applications of sensors and instrumentation, secure networks, and data analytics present new opportunities for smarter responses. Automated 3D printing. 3D design, additive manufacturing, automation, and motion controls are helping create personal protective equipment and, with rapid part creation, replacement parts during supply chain interruptions. 6. Artificial intelligence applied to logistics support. Analytics software can be applied to track hotspots of need during the pandemic and anticipate logistics requirements, similar to rerouting resources during large-scale weather emergencies. So, third question, how will the markets that automation controls and instrumentation serve potentially benefit as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic? The core of control engineering profession is the control loop, a feedback response that humans know well and apply to every profession and self-help initiative ever done. We measure things, we decide based on those measurements, and then we use the decision to act. Then we measure again, continuing to optimize the processes involved. Control loop logic runs by the minute, the hour, and the day in automated, semi-automated, and fully manual modes by humans. Our creativity and creative ingenuities are applied in sciences, technologies, engineering, and math during the COVID-19 pandemic. Please check back at controleng.com and in the related newsletter for continuing coverage of engineering and COVID-19. Again, this is Mark Hoske on behalf of Control Engineering and CFE Media and Technology. Stay safe, and thank you for doing your part, personally and professionally.